having somebody or being with somebody or not wanting to be alone. And let me tell you, and I promise you, it is way, way better to be alone, to be by yourself, to have your sanity, to have your peace, than it is to be with somebody that is not treating you with the respect and the dignity that you deserve to be treated as a queen, because we are all queens. And so we have to know that and remind ourselves of that. So if somebody ever enters or comes into our space or our life and they are treating us, any less than that, then we know, okay, this is not of God. This is not God sent, because who God sent, you won't have to question it, and there won't be any type of behavior in that way that's going to cause you to look down on yourself or second guess yourself. Because a lot of times when people are in those types of relationships for a long period of time, they can get to a point where they almost start to blame themselves, or they feel like they may deserve it, instead of not really holding that person responsible and accountable. We're all responsible and accountable for our own actions and our own behaviors. So I would say, one, recognize and know and remind yourself of your worth. Never settle for less. And number two, get out of it. Break it off as soon as you can, because it's not worth it. Even if it's not physical, just like you said, there are all different types of abuse, and the other types of abuse over time can eventually lead to it becoming physical. So you don't want to even put yourself in that situation for an extended amount of time, because all you're doing is allowing more and more time and opportunity for it to evolve and for it to get worse, because it will get worse. It will not get better. So you need to come up with a plan, an exit plan, and a strategy to get out of that relationship. Seek help. When you first see the signs, the red flags, don't ignore them. Don't sweep them under the rug. We have to know and recognize what the red flags are, which are, if they're being extremely controlling, if they are, if they're constantly talking down to you, if they're possessive over you, they kind of always want to have you to themselves, and they don't want you to really spend time with any family or friends, anything like that. If they're extremely jealous, like all of those are really, really blatant red flags. And a lot of times we see these red flags and they're flashing like bright red in front of our faces, and we choose to ignore them or make excuses for them because we say, oh, well, we think in some twisted, weird way that person is just, really showing how they care for you. No, if they really care for you, they will not be acting overly possessive or controlling, or if they're manipulating you, if they're talking down to you, if they're always calling you out of your name, if they're extremely possessive, jealous, if they don't want you to talk to anybody else, if they are always suspicious. Like, these are red flags that we have to know about, and when we see them, we have to take them for what they are. We have to exit stage left, and we have to go on about our business. So that's what I would say to that person if they are experiencing that or dealing with that, is that you need to know your worth. You need to understand and know the red flags, and if you're seeing those red flags, you need to remove yourself from that relationship as soon as possible, because you are worth more and you deserve better.
Absolutely. So I just want to say thank you so much for coming on today and just telling the people about your book. Once again, it's Delayed but Not Denied, and tell them where they can find and get a copy of that book.
Yes, absolutely. So if you would like to get a copy of my book, Delayed but Not Denied, How to Remain Diligent Through Setbacks and Disappointments, you can go to my website, which is chatneywhite.com. Go to my website, chatneywhite.com, and you can get a personally signed copy by me. Or you can also go on Amazon. It is available on Amazon, the hard copy and the Kindle version. If you want the Kindle version, you can just go on Amazon and look up Delayed but Not Denied by Chatney White, and you will find it on Amazon as well.
Okay, so with that being said, I just want to thank everyone for listening. Please make sure you subscribe to and share my YouTube channel at Kimberly Speaking. Until we speak again, be blessed.